Hello, Alyson. Here we are in Bill's office here, relaxed. And I have a question for you, and that is, why do you and Anthony annually volunteer your time to serve in one of Handi Vangelism's camps?
We first did it a couple years ago before we had Isabella, and we have always felt like we have been blessed. Anthony gets good vacation time, and we wanted to use one of our weeks to actually do something that was serving others. And my Aunt Kathy and Uncle Tim, who run Handi Vangelism, are two of my favorite people in the world. They have just amazing hearts and just compassionate, loving being people, and we just wanted to go and be a part of a ministry that we know that they have put so much into. And one other thing I'd say is this past year, and the first time we went, actually Timothy went with us, Timothy Swanson, and this year Laura Waggle went with us as well. And I think probably one of the highlights for us was actually getting to go with them and serve with them. And I honestly don't know that either one of them ever said no or was unwilling to do anything that we asked them that entire week. And they were, for us, great examples of what it means to serve as well.
So in closing here, on behalf of your Uncle Tim, could you make a pitch to us for those kids and those even young adults and adults who depend on Handi Vangelism for their support?
I think for me, one of the highlights that I remember when we were there was the last day we were there. We went and actually got to participate in the last worship service that the campers had that week. And what we saw was a group of people who love Christ, worshiping Christ in whatever way they possibly could. It didn't matter what capacity or capabilities they had. Some of them were deaf, and so they signed their songs and praises. Some of them were not able to communicate in any way, by hand, by mouth, and so they actually kicked their foot, and that was how they praised God. But I think what I realized there is this camp is an opportunity for them to come and for them to be served and to be loved and be accepted, and then in turn turn around and praise God and learn who He is and serve Him, and do it in a way that is just so incredible. After the service, I was actually emotionally moved to tears, and my uncle came up to me and he said, "I am so humbled to be a part of this ministry, and this is something he's been doing for 35 years, and yet being a part of a worship service like that is something that he still, to this day, is so touched by, and we, in turn, were also touched by." So I would just encourage you to think of ways that you can participate and help in this ministry, and even just go and watch them in their ministry and get to know them, because it really will be worth every minute and every penny that you use to get to know them better. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Alyson.